Adobe Systems Incorporated is an American transitional software company that focuses on the creation of multimedia and creativity software products. This includes graphic design software, web design programs, video editing, and special effects programs. It is best known for Photoshop, PDF, and Adobe Creative Suite, as well as its new successor, Creative Cloud. Adobe's mission statement is to move the web forward and give web designers and developers the best tools and services in the world. In 2014, Adobe planned to replace their popular creative-based software programs with a subscription-based program called Creative Cloud, which contains all of Adobe's up-to-date creative programs for a monthly rate. With the help of Goodby Silverstein & Company, Adobe launched their I Am the New Creative campaign. The goal of this campaign is to show customers what is possible now that all of Adobe's tools are bundled together. One objective is to increase engagement in the campaign among all kinds of designers by 60% by 2016 as measured by the number of artist pieces submitted to the I Am the New Creative website. Their other objective is to increase subscription sales among artists by 70% by 2016 as measured by the total sale numbers. This campaign used artists' Creative Cloud work and projected it onto their face for a self-portrait. Their pieces first debuted on YouTube and had attached links to the artists' portfolios. The campaign went further and created a website where artists could upload their self-portraits that it also attached back to their portfolios. All of Adobe's social media platforms were dedicated to emerging artists' work with their Creative Cloud work projected on their face. The campaign targeted artists ranging from designers to architects to app creators. The strategies used in this campaign were audience engagement and partnerships. Audience engagement was big in making the campaign so successful. Adobe showed the customers what is possible now that all of its design programs are bundled together by putting the artists at the center of an integrated campaign, projecting their crowd-surfed self-portraits onto their faces, and thereby showing art and artists together. The tactics used for audience engagement included a YouTube profile that showcased the artist's work as well as embedded links that connected directly to the featured artist portfolio. An I Am the New Creative website was created and used only to showcase artists' work and link viewers to their portfolios. This website encouraged artists to submit portraits and become a part of the campaign. Adobe donated all of its social media networks to showcase the new creative's work. Adobe used partnerships in the campaign when emerging artists partnered with famous creative professionals from ad agencies. The artists projected their work onto the advertising professional's face, creating unique ads using Creative Cloud. They were then distributed at the 2014 Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity. The tactic used was to distribute these new creative partnership ads in the official Cannes Lion welcome booklet, to distribute them on posters and flyers, showcase them on social media, and to run the ads on big screens along promenades and at the Adobe welcome party. The campaign was a huge success for Adobe. It was such a success then that they continue to run it to a lesser extent today. Since the campaign launched and Creative Cloud was released, over 6.1 million people have subscribed, and paid membership continues to accelerate each quarter. This campaign increased visits to artist portfolios and created an overall positive reaction towards Adobe and its product. The biggest strength in this campaign was the artist engagement. Adobe was able to have the artists be the spokespeople for their campaign. It was beneficial for the artist and Adobe because Adobe was providing them with free space to showcase their work while they were showcasing Adobe on their portfolios. The main weakness of this campaign was that it was too narrow. It is targeted towards artists, which leaves behind other potential customers such as students. Because this campaign was kept within such a narrow target group, it did not get a lot of coverage in the media, and therefore many people did not know about it. An alternative strategy that could have been used differently would be partnership. We would partner with the Museum of Modern Art in New York City to display some of the best new creative artists' work from the campaign. This would be effective because MoMA attracts a lot of people, especially artists from around the world. Because it is modern art, it would be appropriate to display work like this, and it could attract the target public of artists we are trying to reach. Having the new creative work that was produced with Creative Cloud displayed in the MoMA would encourage more artists to use this subscription to merge their mediums and use their personal portraits to design new creative versions of themselves, which will also increase subscription sales. Adobe could also partner with colleges, specifically in art classes, to call upon students interested in art to join their campaign. Adobe could provide free trials of Creative Cloud to these colleges and then encourage students to submit their work to the I Am the New Creative website. This strategy would work because it will broaden their target public beyond die-hard artists. It would give anyone in college who was interested in art the opportunity to try the program and become a part of the campaign.